ZTR's got a duel right here, and right now he delivers. First into config, will be found, and that's JKS putting the kit on the ground. Hampus bides his time. Rez combines with him to hold them at bay. Complexity are into the side. Blame F is still around that palace position. Hampus will go down, and it leaves just Nork on that CT. Doesn't get the shot, though. Config will have the site and the bomb plant likely to follow.
Important shots there from Config. Yeah, there was a lot of pressure off the Plopsky push. Looked like they were hurting that the game is being played today, that I relate much more to 1.6 than I do Source, right? If we have any people at home who have...
Oh, just around the edge of the smoke, and it favors Blame and his AK. Shouldn't be much more now. Yeah, nice collection. $600 for Config to continue to nurture that bank balance.
Watch him farm a couple more. Oh!
Yes. Denied by Rez. JKS quick to trade, and the rest, well... It's just going to be those deep.
He gets to, you know, get off to one of those flyers.
That's Magisk. Will have a duel with Config that he's managed to win out. Plopsky as well winning his duel. It does look like good stead for Nip, but the site is lost. And JKS and Poison working on it. They may be hiding and they just stand and fight. One from short, two more from kitchen. JKS has got his...
Especially with now how... I almost said overplayed. But
oh, he loses his life for it. The flashes are good. Config will land the trade. Very brave from the Dane. Straight out. Nades D. He peeks out nicely for the equalizer. Rush can't go down. He can't go down. He has. Plopsky shuts down two, and now the bomb loose.
This is the clutch in, and Plopsky ready for it.
He's doing it all. He's defending A, catches the... Saw that. I saw what you did. This is what he did. Rez, no comment from Config. Yeah, nonsense. But it doesn't convert. I mean, that's the big... Times it to perfection. He'll finish off Config, and Hampus finding the boosted player.
They're ready for JKS. They cleared ramp. They know he's coming up. Palace and ZTR has already finished him off. It's just Rush to try and get the trade, and he's not good enough there. Poison left in a 1-on-4.
Yeah, try as he might. Very tall order.
Flexi, I love their BXX. ZTR starting strong. I think that might be one of the wings.
Perfect as a crossfire. Blamed as well to find the first, and a second, well, just a matter of to even make it across. It will be finished off nicely. NIP up against that. Eco spot in, that's the frag he needed, but JKS 1 for 1.
It's a trade.
Needs it. Rez still alive, living on. That's the bomb. Rez on ramp will be found. Config provides the necessary frag. That opens it up for Complexity, and now Hampus. Oh, he's flashed. Config's so ready for it. All onto Plopsky, a very viable clutch. Now he's already found the first, he spots the second as well. He knows where you are. Tucking in, elevated angle.
All through Config. Takes so much space, lies in wait. Springs the trap, and this impact right here, bailing out the A-ramp take.
To kill the A-ramp player and immediately be able to provide that short rotate frag, big. Straight through. Plopsky's there, and he doesn't finish the shot. It's only Nork. They know he's there. Found Rush with his AWP. Rez providing some degree of support all the way from A, but there goes the B defense. It's looking good now, and only better as JKS catches Hampus on kitchen. They'll have to call the Senate on the clock.
And that's the thing, right? This will happen in Counter-Strike.
That's great from Plopsky, completely blind, but does find Config. Rush is there with the bomb, and he's been given a smoke to plant within. I think she's got Captain. JKS does manage to catch them as they emerge through the smoke. Two quick and clean headshots. Leaves Rez.
Now, this is some sharp shooting, simple stuff, right? Sitting in a corner, looking at a...
And there goes the B defender. The flash was good enough. Simple as that. Open and shut case of the Complexity round 11. It's a very different feeling. Yeah, well, I've spent a full 2 minutes in rounds like this before. This one's over before it even really began.
They're mauling them right now in terms of just like hitting.
Can't believe his luck. Back turned and a body dropped. 3 on B this time. NIP are going to send them packing their bags. Get out of the apartments. Denied very quickly. 5 frags in a very short man B stack, and Rez does punish Config. They're seriously going for it straight again, and needs to level something. Poison's already provided a second and a third as well. Just the AWP into A, and Complexity of here. Look at that, quickest of reactions. ZTR had a huge element of surprise, and then Poison manages to line up 3. That's a dream for any. He doesn't want to go down, and they do. Nades and bullets combine. Blame to change the dialogue. It's brief. Config's very much the only one with the timing. It's everything. The spray is there, and Config snatches a 9th. Complexity, control. Poison alone on the site. This is looking great for the Ninjas. They're in. The site is theirs. Hampus has...
Down you will. Plopsky finishes the deal. And that right there is going to be rough. He had a lot of... Yeah. Well, that secures the deal.
Perfect position and a perfect shot. He's found ZTR. Complexity converging onto the site. Blame needs help. Config from short has arrived. Nork not going to be able to hit the shots. Blame is. Another with the Desert Eagle and Nork on notice. Nip, they're having this round just pulled away from them. Now Config with more. It's only Hampus. And maybe the 1v3 is just too much to ask for. Poison started the round with the scout and he finished.
Off right, Poisoned. It felt like he was dead to rights. He had no lucky to be alive. That is insane. That is nuts. He has no...
In, the pre-fires are there. Rush does take one head. Config, desperate for vision.
Not
Spot
cleared.
CTR, they haven't cleared him at all. The trigger discipline. It could be everything just to secure this round. Hampus, CTR checks him and puts him down. Config red.
Deagle's being purchased up once more, so they don't want to give this one up, Complexity, and there are a couple problems if they lose right here.
Alice, ooh. He has found ZTR and now bomb, and he's gone down. They're doing it. The force spike could very well convert. Blame, lackadaisical, and they've lost them both. Oh, the round winning position and bomb now lost.
Spotted.
There he goes.
Third for Plopsky.
Plopsky trying to turn this round back into...
Oh,
and he's lost his teammate. Rush is Deagle, no slouch on it. He's pushing the issue. Plopsky to try and be the hero, and Rush denies it. That will be a Complexity snatch. Complete.
To talk through the issues here. This was the double that almost got them back in it, and then he took the bomb with him, right? Plopsky's taken a lot.
Currently leading in opening duel success with a, wait for it, 70 down to Rush and Config. Config actually takes first contact there. And he will go down. Rush needs another with the MP9. He can't quite provide. Plopsky's low. The nade, could have lost his life there. Blame pulls the pin as he spots on it. They look to stand and defend. Nork with a lot of frags, but it's not stopping the defuse. JKS, he does fall. And Hampus finds all the crucial frags to keep NIP in it.
To 9. And guess what? Complexity are the first ones to bow their head here in the Force Spy Wars.
There's no way, though. Bullets, Molotov.
This one overpass, Nip, love it.
Juzzy!
Juzzy with USB.
I mean, are you... Blame! I'd rarely see that. Caught out on the window strafe and Poison taking chances. The frags keep coming.
What a pace change from
NIP charge out of the gate and straight through the smoke, and that's the double he dreamed of. He won't find more, but it's made it slightly possible, albeit for just a moment. Hampus takes matters into his own hands with 8 of Cole's pick, and now... the power of CS, it's completely turned on its head.
Oh, looks like we might have a bit of a technical timeout here, ladies and gentlemen. Could be a quick one or could be an extend.
Oh, hello. And goodbye to the weapon recovery mission. Complexity completely lose out. And we're going to be getting back into the buys, but it's 12.
And as I say, yet to buy, he just purchased on in. Has gone for the second AWP.
Yes, the flash is perfect. Good play from Complexity. They are not... taking any chances on these exchanges. It's a nice tap. And another one from ZTR looking sharp.
They can't feed him anymore. Just let him save this AK. There's no point giving it. And that one was nice. Little flick on up. And these shots from ZTR were wonderful too. But we're back underway with the play. And you can see JKS is now...
It's a chance. And it's Hampus already put in a grave. He stands as strong and finds a second. The third denied by ZTR. NIP already, though, ears are ringing. Perfect timing on the peak, confirms the bomb, and Nork will find the crucial trade to keep it competitive, and another onto A. Now they can go to B and Blame. The only man, just the two of them piecing together a 2v4. Nork using that AWP to great success, and now it's only
this opening.
He gets them both. 2 with all their util, all the bells and whistles. This is how it starts for Nork. Picks up the AWP instead of the AK, and those 2 frags, yeah, it just sucks for Config. And the rest came easy. Dances, he does well to provide a first. And they swing out for more contact. Every bullet matters. They're falling by the wayside. Blame F. Steagle looking good. Not good enough. So that's 14 for NIP, and they are completely and totally fine in his vision. And as he fluffs around with his Molotov, he's going to be burning, but he does stand and deliver. Burnt down to 9 HP. Nork caught out and finished off. That's a Complexity round. Completely stark contrast to the previous. They're just taking it in turns to battle.
The AWP's gone with Kev and no utility behind it, so just want to set him up with the big green for...
Made of. Oh, he's got headshots. He'll go 1 for 1. Nork very capable in these close quarters trades. And good from Rush. Only Nork. Can he clutch up again? A crucial... Actually beautiful for the T's. Let's see this again. This shot. Bang. This one, brave stuff, quick to the trigger to A. Hampus has already taken down Poison, is looking good. Maybe JKS can handle things. 3v3. Rush does well to evade the deagle, and he hasn't burnt just the narrowest of corners. But just in time, he finds Nork, and another. Rez is his next victim. 3 from the AWP of Config. You cannot ask for more. Apartments as well. What a shot! Plopsky catching JKS, but he's not ready for a second. And Complexity, by virtue of the double AWPs, puts it. Oh, okay, yeah, it was quick. Just as Hampus was releasing that crouch key. Hide from the spray. In fact, Rez now down. And another one from Poison. The AWPs are doing all the work. Throwing 4 players on their backs. It's nice from Hampus. JKS. Very predictable position. You know where he is if he's still alive, but it's good from CTR. Shouldn't be much more. Down to just 2 HP. It'll be blamed to make sure it doesn't get out of control. You can see a double nade had his name.
From NIP, there were no real eyes on the extremities, and the AWPs have...
should be a formality. What you got for us, Rush?
It's another here.
Definitely. It's damage. It's not enough. Blames managed to sneak ahead of the smoke. Maybe. Maybe not. Plopsky finds his head. And it will not be a perfect smoke. 3 or 4?
Yeah, they've just run out dry, and that has caught Complexity out almost every...
They push on in. Rez deals with the first on connector. He has support. JKS doesn't last much longer either. Strong first round of the defense here.
Isolated.
Just 1 by 1. The frags, yeah, isolated couldn't be a better word for it. Config, however, 32 now. I'm not ready to cancel. Oh, a hard flick, but he actually nails it. Lives on as well as he mashes his crouch key. Catch very close. He has found Rez. Close quarters. Oh! It's down to the no-scopes. North will take it. My God, Poison makes them work for it.
Happens. Poison really, really testing the limits here.
Like this flick, but bear in mind he's obscured by the body. You just have to be a gamer. Poison is. This one as well. Come off it, mate. Does go down, but if he just got around that corner, you know, he could have started playing the first. It seems good. Cole with 1. Forcing their way back into the A site. 2 more members of the round. Nice from Hampus. It's kept even. Nork's being hunted. Blame doesn't want to really play with fire. Careful, Nork, with the quick switch. He's lost his teammate, and he's made a step. Blame knows where he's coming from, and that is 18 for Complexity. 4 from Blame F on the connector advance. I love me some overpass. Enjoyed watching the Astralis get duel. Crucial duel, and it is traded. Plopsky, however, meets Config up close. Chances win. Or to make it competitive, but Rush, with 1 click of his mouse, thrusts Rez into an unfavorable one. Aim could have started something, but there you have it. Complexity locking it down on the defensive pistol.
Yeah, it looked, but being very prickly, Complexity, right? Constantly fighting, not allowing you to have space that otherwise you might traditionally...
Stands and delivers, at least 1 on the UMP. A second now onto the USP. Stands his ground and delivers the double. Now to deny it, Smoke should lock Rush out.
Shallow.
Oh, it's too shallow. Way too shallow, and he realizes that should be an easy denial. There goes NIP's hopes and dreams. They do well to find 3, actually, on those deagles, all things considered.
Yeah, they were flustered on that retake there, Complexity, right? They're just wanting to get on your monster there. Not ready for the deagles posted up. But because there was no plan, it's a great little double here out of JKS now. Just a bit of history, JKS. Not a lot of success.
Playing for the long game. Going to be seeing proceedings continue as with a deagle headshot into Poison. That is a good start. Blame gets it, but Rez there to continue to make this hurt. Just $700, and he's put 2 rifles on.
Dramas. This is some good shooting out of Poison. Being impressed by his
rush timing. It's everything. 1.5. May not be enough. Complexity ready to batten down the hatches. Then that was the chance. Config lays it all out in the open. A wide swing and a spray to try and knock him off the... Yes, he can. No AWP for you. But round all the same. NIP will take that one. Rez...
One, and, well, with so many players going down, this buy for NIP is going to have to be...
I didn't even realize. Like, I know Config was going for the Hail Mary. Round the flash straight in, and the deagle is in prime position for a multi-kill. Rush has got him too. JKS as well. And just like that, NIP tried to change.
They all have something with them that is quite horrific. Like Rogue, for example, she can't touch anybody.
Oh yeah, you does manage to knock the bomb down. 1 HP, he wins his duel. Blame's there in support. They really want JKS, but he's enough of a distraction to enable another. Somehow, some way. Another headshot from JKS in the feed, and he lives to tell his tale into the 7th. That is Cole 5.
Gambit, a team who likes locking down Monster. What's happening here is the opposite. They're taking short and sewer control, allowing you through Monster, so the rotation of Config, Blame can take...
To receive a big deagle. 1 more is all they require, but the spray from Blame. He massacres 4. 3.5 as Config snatches one of them, but that was kind of slip away from you. These rounds, definitely not the crucial components from NIP's T playbook, but they are going to... And Hampus meets his M4. Early first frag now for the CTs, and they're walking into...
Oh, no!
He actually gets one! Should the corner does bait the shot. That was exactly what he needed. Okay, the round continues. A little red face and a very quick wrist from Poison. Now Blame swung on, will go down. CTR providing all of the crucial frags. Nork, Optimus, you heard that. It needs to control the taps and does so. Nork to clutch. Nade on his nose. It's like Gap.
Like, Rez should have had him dead to rights in a situation like that. Oh dear, that is a...
It's actually Rez to meet the Orb. Config now has the element of surprise. If they run past him, he's in a dreamland. They're not checked plate here. He just has to convert, waiting for the last one. Doesn't expect him, and Nork arrives in time. Bomb to be planted. Nade could finish off the job, Nork to force this fight out, and instead it's Nork falling to that Org. If they double up in bank, the trade from JKS is crucial, and it doesn't even matter. Rush will win the round right there and then. Just like that, the American too crucial.
But here's the first onto Nork, and the second... Great awareness, ready for it. Hampus.
He knows the swing was coming straight through the smoke. CTR catches the trade.
Yeah, there's no way out there.
KS slinks behind enemy lines. It's only going to be good for one. Config actually catches the bullet from Nork. It's now down to a 2v2. And Nork is all alone now. Poison pulling the trigger successfully. Aggressive, knowing that restraint. And it enables a third. Poison 2 rounds, 1 exclusively off the back of his...
Evacuating space across the map here. And this is some great shots yet again. The second one, beautiful, a necessary second. And yeah, there's that shadow.
And Blame sticking around. Costs him his life and the M4 now falling into enemy hands. Not even an M4, excuse.
A few seconds left on this, and Poison, he's missed the shot. He's lost the orb.
And Rush won't be able to recover it either. Hampus, some huge impact to be found.
Oh.
And they even snapped. You said they hadn't been able to keep their grip on the economy. Losing an M4 and an AWP in these closing hunt. Oh, it's dream scenarios for Ninjas. To the site, some damage, but it's all good. Ninjas with 2 into the site. One from Blame, unchecked. Another is provided. And they actually second-guessed the plant. That will provide just a little bit. Nork. Oh, he actually has been caught, and ZTR is damn low. Hampus, however, can find them. And look at the damage. Oof. By a Nat's wing, they get away with that one. Keen as can be. Those are the frags and provide, and he's still very paranoid about Long, rightfully so. There's the conversion of that paranoia. He will fall, and the M4 will fall into enemy hands, but he's on an island because...
He's shy, but the second one's good, and now it will just be Rush holding on to this. Lower HP, that's why they changed it all.
Ew, Chuck Tester.
That's a couple times. Hampus as well. Like
Base here, and JKS no slouch. The spray only allowed to 1. Rush stands and does deliver. Plopsky's there on the barrels, needs to adjust quickly and has. Rush has done enough. Rez is low. Nork's on the side time. Should stop the retrieval and make this round a guarantee, which it is. Complexity, no need for all the nades when the bullets and the fights.
Ping out Complexity for their 10th round. The double digits have now hit the board. This was great from Rush.
And you can see his reaction. When that smoke was deployed, it could have gone for the tease. Rez ready. And quick from Poison to make sure that things don't go awry. He shuts it down before they do spur into this. Oh, Config! He actually gets 3 on the spray. Masterfully controlled. And Poison will wrap it off. No one checks barrels, and Hampus profits. It's only 2. Plopsky, however, quick to the trigger on the second, and now it does come down to these final few bits.
Oh, not like this.
Shooting from Blame. Perhaps it is like this. Even not one, no armor. Body shots are enough. Well defended in the end. After Hampus' heroic...
What NIP need. They can start building here if they can deal with...
Brilliant start of Counter-Strike against NIP. So Rush has already made it costly. And Config... Oh dear, what a reaction onto Rez. Caught off guard, but still finds the head. And we said it had to be clean. Now Hampus just hoping he can get it done dirty. He has been tagged. Good frags. Dream, he's got the headshot. That's the AUG as well now within reach. Only there, and a crucial frag. He's delivered it. Now with 30 seconds, he can just rot Config. Caught as it fades. And now Blame's in trouble. Does have a chance on Toplopsky. The swing is in. ZTR saves NIP and frustrations mount for Complexity.
Seeing getting it down to the 1v1 this time round. Blame and the Deagle was even in the...
Maybe Config getting nutmegged there, but I can't help but feel that ZTR pulling one out of the bag when on that Optimus position. And a quick trade from Poison, a freebie for Rez's MP9. And he wants more. That's another $600 around the corner. Fancies it. And gets it. $1,200 for his hard work into this one. And round 18 is...
Done.
Done.
Oh, all right. Well, you got a nice one.
I win. 10 points to Ravenclaw.
Mr. Richardson. Won't be an AWP in play for Poison here. Only one SMG carried across on Plopsky. The rest have been...
Oh, it seems too easy for Nork. He tries to transfer. To no avail. A man advantage as that bomb likely for this, and it's just falling apart for Complexity. Blame. He's got to deal with so many targets. He's just going to get overrun, and another successful retake from the Swedes. Oh, the time. No, you see his white body just crossing. That was what our cameraman was doing again. Punish unloads his mag and nothing to report. Nade is high. Could find more damage, and just a bit too hectic for him. Couple into the side of Poison, but this round...
Oh, caught in the doorway.
Easier. Poison just flubs the movement, sitting duck. It's an important part. Oh dear, ZTR couldn't finish his meal, and Plopsky can't either. Oh, but the bomb, it's fallen down. It does get awkward for JKS. It's now a 1v2. Hampus with the 2 quick frags. See how this one transpired. So obviously this is Poison, as you said, just getting caught on his way out. Put the bomb loose, and Hampus just can't believe his luck. Finding 2 on this one. Or he knows how it works, but Nork does successfully open up the account. To back to sight. That's CTR staring at the floorboards. If they lose another, Plopsky denies. A crucial spray and 10 for the Ninjas' defense.
Oh, okay. Complexity really looking to try and pivot from there. In this case, Nork just picking him apart. And you can see ZTR so ready for a flash to come in. That's why he's looking at the floor. There's no flash. It's just
very quick, and it doesn't look like it's gone too well. In fact, just a quick flurry of frags. And now, well, it's only the Tech 9 of Blame. He's done very well. If he finds one more, it's a dream. Just putting those... Making it incredibly costly. Fair
the bomb
play.
too.
Fair play, Blame. You're making a round out of this. Yeah. Okay, fair play. Nice try. But NIP, they're up to your tricks. And
together at this stage of the game, your T side, you've been kept honest. Only 1 round so far. This is one of only a handful of...
For the fight, and Poison completely tucked in. And Plopsky with the trigger discipline to really, really twist the knife. It's only JKS now, and he's gone. As is the round, tying it all up. Ninjas in...
Plopsy's just gone completely undetected here, not clearing their corners, not being ready for those aggressive maneuvers, right? When you have an individual...
AK, and he continues to make this one look just textbook. 3 frags from Hampus and a 4th on the cards. That rush is there to deny.
Almost a double.
No retrieval for him. That bomb. No! Through the monster tunnel. It could have been a disaster. It still can. ZTR's on the site unchecked. He denied they're coming up short. JKS, is he ready? He is! And he pulls it across the line for Cole. 3 quick frags and an AWP for his good...
Check this one out again.
He knew what he had to do. Mission accomplished. Quick multi-frag out of JKS, and it gives... Managed it. Config, oh dear.
Trade.
It's an important trade, but a comfortable death. Out. A quick reaction from JKS. Perhaps the plant can happen after all. He's already had 1 high-impact round. This one's just too much to order. NIP disrespecting the rules, not giving...
With the loss bonus where it's at, Complexity should be good for another one, or at least in touching distance. But look at the pressure, you're right.
On a mission, but Plopsky can just peek into it. Oh, what a reaction. He was unprepared and still finds a crucial... Righty then, Rez. Nice work. Works his way up the underpass. Config caught out again. 2 rounds in a row where they're... And into the site with a chance, perhaps. Patient gap as well for Blame to work off. Now this 2v4 becomes a 2v2. They're doing it. 14th in elusive round falls to Poison to come up clutch, and he is going around the world.
Hasn't
been heard.
The T side, look, it's only been 2 rounds. 2
out though, and well, ZTR fully flashed. This is a dream for Complexity. It's only going to get slightly soured by Nork's frag.
Have to say,
spotted. They have to keep hold of...
Oh, dearie me. It's going to be Deagles. A drop down 4 from Hampus is...
This is such a hard-fought battle.
But it feels like they have to...
What a ninja! Living up to the namesake of the organization. Another frag. He wants to finish this here in regulation. It's a harrowing CT affair. It's all onto one man now. Blame to keep Cole's dreams alive. ZTR, oh, caught on a jump. He will finish the aggressive mid, but this is a bit silent. They're doing it kind of contact-esque.
Out to pounce.
Yeah, I think Config's got a whiff of it. Blame tucks in passive. This is such a common CT pistol now. And it is looking so punishing. Now the frags come in. P250, in fact, equipped. Config wasn't ready, but that doesn't matter. CTR on banana. God, he's actually choosing to stick around. This is very brave from the young gun. And he's looking for a head. He actually finds more than he bargained for. 3 in quick succession. And the pistol's his.
Oh, I don't know how many of them he actually meant to hit, but it doesn't even matter. Off NIP. Well, I think they're fed up of starting behind. Want to kick this one off in style.